about transparency. Once again, just like I don't really want to be the demander of technology per se. I want the business to come and say we want to do this, and I want to be the enabler. I also don't want to be telling people we're going to turn this off or we need to shut this down. What I like to do is put a light on it and let people come to that conclusion themselves. So my favorite way to do that is TCO, total cost of ownership analysis. And if you have a matrix financial person to you, what you do is you list all your apps that you support, and everybody's got a list. We all know what they are. But if you can run some TCO analysis against that particular app and just make it available and visible to other people, especially the ones who own it and are paying for it, to say, this is what it costs you in case you're wondering. What I find is that people tend to self-select. They start to say, you know, if we cut that thing out, you mean we could take $500,000 and put that to the bottom line or to some other use and such? Let people come to that conclusion themselves. It's a whole lot easier to win those battles. I think everything these guys have said completely consistent with. Back to communications, trying to weave some of these thoughts that we've tossed out today together. I think a picture is worth 1,000 words, and one of my favorite pictures, I've gotten tremendous yardage from it over the years, is an area chart that shows cost over time of certain things. And I basically count 3 things. I count what I call KTLO, keep the lights on, right? And that's essentially said, if we stopped doing anything, we just had to run the place we right now is doing as it is today, what would it cost us? And on top of that, I layer sustaining engineering, which is break, fix, maintenance, all the stuff that you got to do. And then the last part is new work, new product development. Those 3 things, keep it simple, right? Stoplight mentality, right? Tracking those things, because what you can envision is if you're doing a good job, you'll start to see perhaps your overall, as long as your business is growing with acquisitions and other factors and stuff, you have a good baseline there. You might start to see your overall costs coming down, but the distribution of those costs changing dramatically, where you're able to throw more money into the new product development area, which is what every company wants to see. So I find that chart to be one of the best money slides I've ever done, and I've used it in my last several jobs, and it's never gotten anything except appreciation for putting some light on a problem.
You show the pie chart changing over time?
For some reason, pie charts don't get it as much as the line chart, because you start to see KTLO coming down, you start to see NPD, new product development, going up. You color code it. I'm telling you. Then what you want to have is the data behind it. Right. You got to have the next level.
And I've seen it even done with bar charts where you have to just keep increasing. If we don't do anything at this rate, if we don't turn stuff off, this is what we're not going to have any more ability to do anything new. It's going to take all our budget to be consumed to just run keeping the lights on.